The Joker, Markus Perez, UFC veteran, one of the most exciting guys to watch. Goto getting straight into the action, single leg, and puts him on his back.
Now, I was going to mention earlier, I think we're going to see a lot less guard pulling here in these combat jiu-jitsu matches compared to what we saw earlier with those quick guard pulls in each match. And we've seen two single legs so far in these first two matches and right to the back.
Yeah, Goto, aggressive right out the gate, putting himself in a great position to start winning this match. Perez was just telling us yesterday at the press conference, he doesn't care what the rules said, he just wants to fight. He just got done with a bare knuckle MMA match. He's fought Muay Thai, he's boxed, he's fought MMA, Jiu-Jitsu, fought at the highest levels of MMA. Just no rule set that you're going to be able to give him that he's going to feel uncomfortable in. As Goto delivers a strike to the inner thigh.
Little slaps like, hey man, those hurt. I don't want those.
Perez, comfortable on his back there.
Yeah, surprising to see. I mean, obviously we know he's a jiu-jitsu guy, but typically when we have veterans come in from the UFC and MMA, they're very, very heavy top players, but seemingly unconcerned with that, playing a supine guard, staying flat on his back. Markus looking very comfortable.
So first we'd like to thank Team Level for sponsoring tonight's event. Level, a revolutionary microdosing company with a strong focus on quality ingredients and maximizing healing properties. Be sure to follow them on Instagram at level.md.
Big strike there from Goto, right to the face.
Perez kicks off, gets back to his feet. I think that's a wise choice for him.
We also have to send a big shout out to Team FaZe. Stay hydrated, revitalize, and thrive with FaZe. Join the FaZe revolution at FaZe International, FaZeINTL.com. We are drinking that actually here at our commentary desk.
Yeah, they got everybody I think is hooked up with FaZe all across the arena.
Yeah, we got they have alkaline pH water and CBD alkaline water as well.
Another single leg, looking to run the, oh, what great work by Goto. He went to run the pipe again, met the resistance, reaches through, taps the far side knee, and puts Perez on his back again. Another great wrestling exchange there, comes out on the side of Goto. Perez, though, not going to stay there this time, goes for the foot sweep.
Now, there is a little bit of pressure here on Goto, right? Because if Markus Perez wins this match, that will send Team Level into the finals of our division. Now, we'll see the female match no matter what happens, so our athletes get a chance to compete tonight. But the pressure is on Goto to win this match, to keep it 1-1 to move forward.
Yeah, and honestly, he looks like he's winning the match. This is not going to go to a judge's decision, though, if they don't get the sub. And, you know, we're closing in on, what, 3.5 minutes left in the match. Goto again snatching up that single. Runs the pipe, unable to get it now. Tries to reach and tap through, shut that down, and this time turns it into a body lock. So 3 different responses off of that single leg.
Almost took out our cameraman there.
Michael Plaster's nimble.
Markus Perez shaking his head no there on that back clinch takedown. Now, a lot of times with our UFC, our MMA veterans, they are very well versed in those back clinch positions.
For sure. Perez now putting some weight forward, leaning heavy on the head of Goto. Oh, and we're going to get the get down rule, it looks like. So they flip the coin. If there's too much inactivity that happens on the feet, then it becomes a seated butterfly guard position. So the bottom guy is going to get to have double underhooks from the seated butterfly guard. He gets to lock his hands together, and they'll start from right here. That's the get down rule.
How do they decide that rule, B-Mac?
It's a timer. They run it on a timer.
Now another single from Goto. Wow.
Perez, though, not content, will not stay down. 2 minutes, 52 seconds left in this matchup. Perez now starting to get heavy on the head. Look, he wants to throw those knees up the middle. You see him getting antsy.
I saw. It's got to be hard as an MMA fighter to come in and know that you can strike with open palm strike and have to shut everything else that you're used to down.
Yeah, that's interesting. You see sometimes another single leg attempt, this time shut down by Perez. And Goto has gotten farther and farther away from completing every time he makes the entry on the single leg.
Perez is adjusting. He's adjusting as they go.
Again, another foot sweep look. Perez has not been able to hit him with that yet, but don't be surprised if Goto starts kind of coming up short, continues to come up short on some of his wrestling attempts, starts to get a little over-aggressive. His footwork may leave him vulnerable to a foot sweep back over here on the right side of Markus Perez. So you heard that. That's 10 seconds till the get-down rule takes effect. There it is. They're calling for the get-down rule again. So anytime we get a stalemate and the commission, the judges determine that, listen, there's too much time on the feet, they have a get-down rule to force the grappling action to happen on the floor. It's an interesting rule set. I'll be honest with you, I kind of like it sometimes, especially when some of the matches are looking like guys are just trying to hold on and wait until the end. But Perez, he's ended up on the bottom of that get-down twice, and he's just popped right back to the feet both times.
Now, because Goto's been able to take him down a couple of times, and then also in the get-down rule, Goto ends up on top, I would be really interested to see what things start to look like if Perez has the opportunity to fight from the top position. Because clearly that's where he wants to be. And it's all, if it comes to the coin toss, that absolutely could happen here. Overhook position now for Markus Perez, maybe looking to put a little pressure on that shoulder. Yeah, what we see in that underhook overhook position is because we know an underhook or a whizzer, otherwise known as an overhook, can both be very dangerous. It really depends who's controlling the elbow line. Now we see an interesting guard pull there from Perez, but right back up to his feet.
Single leg.
For a second there, it looked like Markus was allowing that single leg to come on, almost kind of feeding it a little bit into a whizzer, maybe looking for a harai.
Yeah, and I thought he may be even thinking about the way he just let his Uchimata, exactly.
Almost a look at a fake guard pull there from Goto, maybe looking to get in on that single.
30 seconds.
Yeah, oftentimes you'll see with tall players like this, like Markus Perez, if someone gets in on that snatch single, it can easily be used for Harai Goshi or for an Uchimata, but he wasn't able to do that. In the beginning of the match, Goto took him down a couple of times with that single, very strong.
Yeah, but Perez now has got him shut all the way out of even his single leg entries. So Perez really has gotten stronger as the match has gone on.
Now we see Goto's sit down with only a couple seconds left on the clock.
Oh!
Wow, big strikes there from Perez right at the end.